Good afternoon. Welcome to the U.S. Virgin Islands, where each year over 1.6 million passengers visit these beautiful waters aboard mammoth cruise ships. An infinitely fewer number of discerning individuals make the decision to come down and explore these waters aboard their own private yacht. Yachts like this beautifully maintained 2001 Lagoon 470. This yacht has a tremendous amount of upgrades, which I would say is definitely her biggest feature. There are brand new, essentially brand new, 2,200 hour Yanmar 4JH4AE engines with new sail drive, one entirely rebuilt, refurbished on the other. An SD50 and an SD60. There's also a new 2,000 hour, 10,000 kilowatt Fisher Panda generator. And the list goes on and on. Brand new AC units, all new pumps, all new appliances. We have a lot to see, so why don't we start taking a look around the yacht. So you can see we have the panoramic windows here, the standard Lagoon feature that you always come to expect. Got the trampolines here on the bow. We have a roller furling headsail, a Rockna 33 kilogram anchor, a secondary delta, a 12 millimeter chain, which is nice to have. You sleep really well at night. There's some nice little bolsters here on the trampolines that you can enjoy while relaxing. There's a lot of storage in twin forepeaks. The port forepeak was originally a berth, and there is still a head in here, albeit it's decommissioned. There's also a sink. Most importantly, a ton of storage. If you really wanted this forepeak, you could easily convert it back to an accommodation, but frankly, I think most owners are going to far prefer the tremendous amount of storage space you have. And then you have equally as much space, actually a little more, over on starboard. As we walk around the deck here, you'll take note, please, of all the solar panels, flexible panels, the newer designs that are very efficient. The boat, I understand, can last several days on its own charge. There's numerous Harken 2-speed 48 winches throughout to handle all the sail handling. On this 470, you hoist your sails right here from the mast, but everything else can be controlled in your jib sheets from the cockpit. Let's take a walk around here. You can see for the mainsail, we have a lazy jack system and stack pack type arrangement that contains the sail to facilitate easy hoisting and striking. So here we have a beautiful helm with a great view all around you. Nice double seat here, so you can have your favorite sailing partner join you right here at the helm. Full Raymarine instrumentation, all new. Also, of course, a Raymarine autopilot. We have our Yanmar controls. All of the canvas was new in, I believe, 2021, I think it was, including the Dodger. All solid, very waterproof. So you can see it's a beautiful enclosure we have here, completely element proof, safe from the rain and the wind, so you can dine out here in the cockpit without having to run into the saloon, which is also quite comfortable, but we'll get there in a bit. But one feature I really like here is you can see the Bimini was designed with lace-ups. I like the lace-ups because you can adjust the tension based on the temperatures. When it's warmer, the canvas is going to stretch out, so you can lace it up, but when it's cooler, it contracts, so you might want to let it out. This way you have a very taut Bimini all the time. You don't have the challenges that you have with zipper systems that are always loosey-goosey and not as much fun. The closures, what's a neat feature that the owners put on here when they redid this a couple years ago is there's two sets. You have the solid ones here that are completely waterproof and block out the sun, or there's these textiline style shades that can come down all around that allow you to still see out. It knocks down the hard rain and the glare from that beautiful setting tropical sun, but you can still see out. So you have that choice. And of course you can roll both up and have a completely wide open cockpit with a gorgeous view. Saloon, we have comfortable seating, nice wraparound design. We've got a cooler serving as our coffee table, which has the benefit too that you can store beverages in it or storage, all kinds of dry goods. It's a smart, intelligent feature. I like that. Amidship against the forward bulkhead here, we have the nav station, a nice folding drawer to hold your chart kits, which fit on top here nicely. Raymarine chart plotter, VHF, Fusion stereo, lots of new speakers installed throughout. The galley here you can see is wonderfully large. Lots of counter space, double sinks. That's a new Dickinson Mediterranean 3-burner stove with oven and broiler. It's a very fun design. The hammocks are great. I can see them full of tropical fruits and veggies. I think that's what I'd have in there myself. Let's head down to the port side accommodation area now. You can see amidship here is a gorgeous little settee, a good little retreat. I envision reading a book or drinking a tea, maybe a little rum if you wanted a little time away. As we move forward, we have the V-berth accommodation here. Lots of ventilation. We have 2 opening ports, an overhead hatch, all nice cabinetry throughout. There's mechanical fans in every cabin. Port aft, we have another large berth here that's set up athwartship. Again, you have the lots of ventilation. Here we goes the starboard V-berth. Effectively, you'll see that the starboard accommodations are a mirror image of port side. Over here on starboard, across from the top-loading fridge and freezer, you can see all of the electronics. This is where the remote start for the Fisher Panda 10 kilowatt generator. The controls for the Yanmar. You see all the AC and DC distribution panels. All your circuit breakers conveniently in one place. Heading back up into the main salon area, you can see the beautiful floor coverings that have been installed throughout. Really a very agreeable, spacious layout that is very open to the exterior. Really combining your interior and exterior spaces into one. Of course, we have dual swim platforms. They're particularly functional on this vessel, and you can see we have on port side a fold-down swim ladder. Also a Magma stainless steel grill. Nice feature to have. We also have some custom canvas scuba diving fin holders here to put all your snorkeling equipment, nice and handy, right beside the swim platform, so you can pull out your handy dandy spray down for both a freshwater rinse after you get out of the water, get all that salt off, and also you can rinse down all your gear and just hang it straight into the canvas. These are important things in the tropics. You spend a lot of time in the water. Complementing the flexible solar panels on top of the cabin top, we have here on the stern 4 more solid panels completing the entire system in a large array. Makes a nice little garage for the dinghy underneath, AB with a Yamaha 15 horse. The dual swim platforms provide easy access to a wide and open engine compartment where you can see our Yanmar is down there with easy access for maintenance all around. Great foredeck access to our Lofrans Tigris windlass. And lots of storage compartment in here, fenders, lines, space for tons of chain. Over on the port side, we have the Rainman portable water maker that's actually been installed to be a permanent setup. Of course, it could always be pulled out and made portable once again. And there's our Fisher Panda 10 kilowatt generator. Of course, she does have a sound enclosure. I've opened it up so you have the benefit of taking a look at her. Thank you for joining us today on our quick tour of Dreamcatcher, a 2001 Lagoon 470. My name is Glen Hurd, Virgin Islands Yacht Broker. I'm really happy to have presented her to you today.